Can start now. नहीं है? Absent है? Oh, सुधार एक अंके ले जाए. A very good morning to everybody and welcome to this 20th University Convocation, but especially this is the FP level, Faculty of Planning level convocation. So a warm welcome to everybody. My name is Anil Roy and I'm going to take you through this 2.5-hour journey for award distributions on the occasion of convocations. So, and I'm also going to be the master of ceremony here for 2.5 hours. So thank you very much for making it, especially the graduating students. Let me begin with the faculty level convocation of Faculty of Planning as part of the 20th university level convocations. My dear graduating students, invited parents, family members, my esteemed colleagues, student volunteers who are witnessing this ceremony, a warm welcome before we start the ceremony. On behalf of the Faculty of Planning, CEPT University, I welcome you all to the faculty graduation program. To our delight, this 2025 batch, graduating 26, are also the 54th batch because we started the School of Planning at 1972. So this is the legacy we are carrying forward today as well. Thank you very much for making this event and participating in. Without any delay, I take this opportunity to call upon Professor Shalini Sinha, Dean of Faculty of Planning, to deliver her welcome address and also introduce the chief guest, all of us. Professor Shalini Sinha, the dais is yours.
Good morning, distinguished guests, proud parents, colleagues, student volunteers, and most importantly, our graduating. On behalf of Faculty of Planning, CEPT University, I'm delighted to welcome you all to this convocation ceremony for the graduating students of Bachelor's in Urban Design, Master's in Urban Design, and Master's in Planning. Dear students, we have gathered here to celebrate your academic achievements at FP CEPT and also the continuation of your professional journey. Heartiest congratulations to you all. Today is a moment of pride, celebration, and also reflection for our graduating students who receive their degrees, for the parents and families whose unwavering support made this possible, and for all of us at FP who have walked alongside on this journey. This day also marks the culmination of your dynamic and enriching time at FP, filled with lectures and tutorials, immersive studio work, extensive site visits, spirited discussions with peers and teachers, night outs for meeting deadlines, and the intense preparation for juries, portfolios, and exhibitions. Besides this, you have organized and participated in Pramaya, sports events, national, international competitions, and also volunteered for conferences and various other events at CEPT. I'm certain that you will carry with you lasting memories of your time here and will forever remain a valued member of of the FP CEPT alumni family. While we are celebrating the achievements of the graduating students in the convocation, we are also happy to present the important updates, events, and accomplishments of FP faculty and the students over the past year. Let us start with the key updates and events. International exposure early on in the journey of the master's students is an important part of the pedagogy at the FP. The International Winter School of the foundation semester, with 156 students and 8 faculty members, was successfully conducted in Hong Kong, Ho Chi Minh, and Kuala Lumpur in December 2025. Hafen City University, Hamburg, and FP CEPT signed a memorandum of understanding to strengthen Indo-German cooperation in water-sensitive planning and urban flood resilience. FP CEPT signed an MOU with Coalition of Disaster Resilient Infrastructure, CDRI, and has become a member of the CDRI's Infrastructure Resilience Academic Exchange, IRAX program. IRAX provides a collaborative platform for academic institutions to co-create disaster resilience specific capacities through research and other academic initiatives. FP has secured a grant from Volvo Research and Education Foundation as part of the large international consortium led by University College London to set up a living lab on walkability at CEPT. The living lab will financially support studios, summer winter schools, and doctoral research on walkability in Indian cities. An MOU between FP CEPT and National High Rail Corporation Limited is underway for carrying out collaborative academic research and knowledge activities. Second Global South Academic Conclave on Wash and Climate was organized by the Center for Water and Sanitation, CRDF, in collaboration with FP CEPT, February 2025. Now, updates and achievements of faculty members at FP. Professor Arjun Joshi has been appointed as the chair of the FP Foundation program starting January 2025. Dr. Rutul Joshi is appointed as a program chair of Masters in Urban Planning after 10 years of excellent stewardship of the MUP program by Professor Jignesh Mehta. Dr. Mona Iyer has been appointed as head of Center for Urban Planning and Design Foundation at CEPT University, which is a center of excellence in urban planning and design as recognized by Mahua, Government of India. She will also continue in her role as professor at FP CEPT and carry on her teaching and academic activities. 6 faculty members from FP, Professor H.M. Shivanand Swami, Professor Jignesh Mehta, Professor Mona Iyer, Professor Shashwat Bandyopadhyay, Professor Sejal Patel, and Professor Shalini contributed chapters in the report of the Gujarat High-Level Committee on Urban Planning, which was launched by Honorable PM in May 2025. Professor Anil Roy has been awarded a research grant from ICSSR on circular economy and solid waste management in urban India. Professor Mona Iyer won and led the Indo-German workshop on digital public goods for water-sensitive planning and urban flood resilience, supported by IGSTC. Professor Shashwat Bandyopadhyay received a 3-month IOER German Fellowship for development of Indo-German policy briefs and knowledge exchange on measuring urban expansion in cities. Professor Sejal Patel has been elected in National Council of Institute of Town Planners of India. He has also been nominated as a member of State-Level Appraisal Committee for PMAY project by Affordable Housing Mission, Government of Gujarat. Coming to the student achievements under faculty guidance. A team of 5 students from MUD and MUI, Pooja Save, Danish Sikandar, Pranav Amarnath, Rishi Kumar N, and Shriram Soni, won the prestigious ULI Heinz Asia Pacific Student Competition 2025. A team of 3 MEY students, Khyati Gonde, Samiksha Verma, and Shreya Datta, won the first prize at the International Solid Waste Association Sustainable Futures Challenge at IFAT India in October 2025. Sujata Singha, MUP, and Rishabh Goenka, MUD, won the first prize at the Imagining Tomorrow Awards, organized by the Architecture and Urban Design Academy in collaboration with the Commonwealth Heritage Forum. Meher Kalra and Priyal Shetia from MUI won the Best Paper Award at Sportscape 2025 in the International Conference on Inclusive Sports for All. Mihir Desai from FP and Meet Shah from FA have been awarded the Special Commendation Prize at the 11th International Design Competition 2024. A team of 5 BUD students, Sanskriti Kesarwani, Pat Sood, Daita Biswas, Suhani Bakanwar, and Jia Shah secured third prize at the Urban Rise Navsari City Challenge 2025. Coming to the individual awards. Virat Singh Parmar, BUD, was the West Zone winner in Prem Jan Memorial Trust's National Green Earth Challenge. Kimaya Tendulkar, MEY, was awarded Session's Best Presentation at the 11th International Conference on Public Health 2025 for a research presentation based on her academic studio project. Aishwarya Rishita Nagireddy, a studio project, was selected for the Best Student Landscape at WLA, World Landscape Architecture. Samiksha Vaidyanathan from BUD has won the thesis funding under NIUA's National Student Thesis Competition. Sakshi Kotalwar from MUH achieved notable success at national chess tournaments, winning multiple podium finishes. Now, talking about paper publications and presentations. Shruti Jog from BUT, a paper on unfolding greenscapes of Gandhinagar, based on her DRP, got published in a book, The Planting Design Study, published by Landscape Environment Foundation. Ishita Makwanas from MUI project has been selected for publication in a forthcoming Scopus Index volume with CRC Press. Sriram Soni's final DRP project has been selected as a book chapter for the Scopus Indexed book on tourism informatics management, theory and practice in sustainable development. Priyadarshini M. and Soumya from MUTS presented their DRP-based papers at the Research Symposium at the Urban Mobility India Conference, November 2025. Their papers have also been selected for publication in a Springer journal. Sukanya Uday Suryan and Sakshi Kotalwar from MUH co-authored chapters which were published by the Gujarat High Level Committee. Shaurya Singh from BUD presented his studio project in the International Conference on Sustainable Management and Design, a path towards sustainable development and innovation. Malay Mayank Mishra and Tanishi Soni from BUD presented their studio works at Lisbon Architecture Triennale. Tanuj Mishra's BUD studio project was exhibited in London and published in magazine Ideas Pocketbook. Prerna Jadhav and Yamini R from MUI presented their studio project at the International Conference on Nature-Based Solutions for Water Circularity and Sustainability, organized by CDD India and Divecha Center for Climate Change. Akash Jain and Gauri Gawalkar from MUI presented their research at the ICSSR's International Conference on Urban Water Management. Neil Donga from MUH was invited to present his research on heritage transferable development rights before the Heritage Committee, comprising members from the Heritage Department, Ahmedabad Municipal Corporation, and ORDA. Avinash Behera and Sweta Mistry from MUI presented their studio project at the 24th Annual Conference of the Indian Association of Social Science Institutes. Akash Jain, Ishank Mishra, Kritika, and Prerna Jadhav presented their DRP research at the IWA Water and Development Congress 2025, Bangkok, Thailand. Apurva G. Nilwas from MUI presented a poster on a DRP at Global South Academic Conclave on Wash and Climate. So this list reflects only a glimpse of your many accomplishments. I'm certain that many more milestones await each of you in the years ahead. As you step into the next chapter of your lives, I urge you to carry forward the values you have imbibed during your time here. The challenges that you will deal with in your profession are complex. Rapid urbanization, climate change, housing inequality, infrastructure challenges, congestion and mobility issues, and many more, and the urgent need for resilient and inclusive cities. Yet, these challenges also present opportunities. Opportunities to reimagine growth, to prioritize inclusion, and to place sustainability and public interest at the heart of the work that you do. Remember, to be compassionate, curious, and above all, open to new experiences and continuous learning. We are confident that each of you will contribute meaningfully to society in your own distinct. Congratulations once again, and I wish you every success in your endeavors. With that, I would now like to introduce and invite our chief guest, Mr. Amit Prothi. Mr. Prothi is the Director General of the Coalition for Disaster Resilient Infrastructure, CRI, a global partnership of more than 60 countries and international organizations working to embed resilience into infrastructure development worldwide. Based in New Delhi, CDRI advances practical solutions to reduce the growing risks posed by climate change and natural hazards. Under his leadership, CDRI has expanded its global reach, scaled technical assistance and capacity building, and strengthened international advocacy to protect vulnerable communities and economies. Mr. Prothi brings 3 decades of international experience across the public, private, and multilateral sectors, including senior roles at AECOM, advisory work with the Asian Development Bank and the World Bank, and collaboration with the Rockefeller Foundation's 100 Resilient Cities Initiative. Trained as an architect and planner, Mr. Prothi holds degrees from the School of Planning and Architecture, New Delhi, and the University of Massachusetts, Amherst, and has pursued doctoral studies at MIT. Mr. Prothi, a warm welcome to you. We now invite you for your address.
Thank you so much to the Faculty of Planning for inviting me. I think this moment is not about me. This moment is about all of you sitting in the front row in the green scarves. I think it's really about you. Your parents are sitting here to support you. Your faculty is sitting here to support you. I'm only going to talk to the students today, not anybody else. Is that okay? Is that okay? Perfect. So, congratulations to all of you, but also to your families. This is one of the most significant milestones of your life. I'll say that again. This is actually one of the most significant milestones of your lives. You're now transitioning from being a student. You know, student life was fun. I heard the professor talk about all of the fun things that you've done, but you're actually now being asked to step into the world as professor. So congratulations to that. Embrace that responsibility, but also savor this moment. This moment, I still remember my graduation from the School of Planning and Architecture in 1992. My parents were sitting there very proud about what I have achieved at that time. 30 years hence, I'm looking back and still enjoying that moment. So, look around you, look at your peers, look at your family, look at your professors. These are relationships you're going to carry for the rest of your life. Remember that. Every few years, you will look back at today. You may remember it nostalgically for the friendships you made, for the many precious moments you shared, and also for the stressful time when a submission was due and you were really, really, really struggling to find time. All of these things don't go away. And as you reflect, remember to thank all those who supported you. I still vividly recall my family and friends who worked frantically so I could cross this important finish. I would also like to congratulate you on the profession you have chosen. You are graduating at a time when four important things are happening. First, India is rapidly urbanized. You've heard that again and again. You'll continue to hear that. By some estimates, we will be adding the equivalent of 20 new Mumbai's worth of infrastructure over the next 20, 30. Can you imagine the scale of urbanization that is yet to come? You'll be shaping that. All of you will actually be shaping that is coming to India. Second, India is transitioning from a developing country towards a developed nation. This means you will have the opportunity to shape cities with potentially greater financial resources than previous generations. Again, remember that. When I was graduating and several of your professors were graduating, India was a very poor country. Today, it's already not that poor, and in your generation, you'll actually see a rapid transformation in the urban growth of this country, which means more resources towards urban development. This is a rare and powerful opportunity to significantly improve the conditions of our cities. You have that opportunity with previous generations did not have. Third, the planet is warming. And I was sitting right there and I could feel the lovely sun. It was nice at this time of the year, but I'm sure if I was here in May, I would have been completely miserable. So the planet is warming, and you will be called upon to address the growing risks associated with climate change. You will be that generation that will have to tackle this problem. Our cities are on the front line of this challenge. Extreme heat is intensifying. Flooding remains one of the major concerns for our cities, and our coastlines are increasingly vulnerable to stronger storms and sea level rise. My generation only talks about sea level rise. Your generation will be seeing the effects of it. Fourth, technology is evolving at an unprecedented pace. Your career will be shaped by tools, data, and innovations that many of you cannot even imagine today. We couldn't even imagine where we are today 30 years ago, and I can't even imagine what you will be facing with over the next 30 years. I mean, the pace of technological change is incredible. I just did a ChatGPT search on come up with a climate action plan for a city, and 80% of that plan was actually quite good in 10 seconds. In my generation, I look at the professors here, how much time does it take to make a climate action plan? 1 year. And now suddenly within 2 seconds or 3 seconds, you have 80% of the work already done. And that's today in 2026. So I can't even imagine what your lives will be in the next 10, 15, 20, 30 years. You will be responsible for creating spaces for some of the 400 million additional residents expected to live in Indian cities. And that is only in India. Other regions, particularly Africa, are also urbanizing rapidly. Some of you may be called to help their urban futures. So, again, you're at a point of time where it's not just growth in India, but urbanization is happening across the world, particularly in the African region. And there is a massive need for professionals who can help shape it. And you will be part of that journey. This responsibility is as humbling as it is exciting. What an extraordinary time to be an urban planner, designer, transport expert, housing specialist, or urban infrastructure professional. I mean, just imagine what all you have in front of you to shape. I mean, it's absolutely amazing, the opportunity in front of you. As you step into your careers, I would like to offer a few humble suggestions drawn from my own experience of working across more than 15 countries and 4 continents over the past 3 years. When I look back, I've had the opportunity to go down into a Roman aqueduct in Athens. I could never have imagined that graduating from SPA in 1992. I've had the opportunity to go to the Gobi's Desert in Mongolia and do settlement planning. I could not have imagined that 30. I've had the opportunity to go to Mauritania on West Africa and help coastal settlement planning there. Again, I'm an Indian, grown up in New Delhi, studied at SPA, and already in the last 30 years, I've been able to reach all these places. My generation didn't learn how to do selfies and photographs. This generation tells us how to take photographs. Huh? So as you step into your careers, I would like to offer these 4 points. First, remain curious. Your professor also said that. Please remain curious. And again, I started a PhD program at MIT at the age of 38. And when I called my father to say, I've gotten into a PhD program at MIT at the age of 38, his first reaction was, are you an idiot? Because as an Indian parent, to imagine a kid leaving your professional job and going into academia at the age of 38, he couldn't fathom it. After a week, I think he understood the opportunity and he came back and said, I'm really proud of you. Right? But that came from a sense of curiosity. And why? Because our cities need new approaches and fresh solutions. All of you are living in the city and you see the problems. And clearly, we are still not solving these problems. So if you're not curious, you may not be able to address the city from the new perspective that it requires. The cities need creativity, they need innovation, and they need conviction. Be the professional who seeks to understand cities from multiple dimensions and brings forward new ways of addressing their challenges, whether related to urban form, housing for all residents, environmental quality, or access to jobs, schools, etc. Second, and again incredibly important, always remain humble. You are designing spaces in which others will live, work, and thrive. You are given that responsibility of shaping the spaces that others will use. People will inhabit neighborhoods you help shape, use transportation systems you help establish, and rely on infrastructure you help plan. This comes with an immense responsibility to listen. Cities are complex, shaped by finances, politics, aspirations, lived realities, disasters, or environmental conditions. Your role is to listen, observe, and find common ground among conflicting forces. Always, always, always remember that your work allows others to experience the city. Listen not only to what people say, but also what they do not say. Pay attention to who is present and who is absent. Always remain humble. Third, be the best communicator you can be. You know, I moved to the US after studying in India, and one thing I had never learned is public speaking. I was told in my first job, you don't speak very well, go and learn public speaking. And I'm glad somebody told me to do that, because today I've had the opportunity to speak to so many different people. If somebody had not pushed me to communicate better, I may not actually be here talking to you. Communication is incredibly important in the profession that you're in. Decision makers are required to make complex choices, often under uncertainty. Your ability to communicate clearly, simply, and persuasively will often determine whether good ideas translate into action. It's always good to say, I can tell you what to do, but it's very hard to convince somebody who's got very little time why what you're saying is important. If you can become better communicators, that will be a success story for you. Finally, be bold. You will often be told that something is not possible. ये तो हो ही नहीं सकता is a very famous word. ये तो हो ही नहीं सकता. Please challenge that assumption, but do so thoughtfully. Understand why things fail, learn from those failures, and then bring new thinking to the table. Every second day, I'm told in Delhi, ye to ho hi nahi sakta. And yet we have to push. When I look back to where I was at this stage of my life, email did not exist. I had just discovered computers. Climate change was not part of our vocabulary. And companies like Google and Amazon were still far in the future. One could not imagine a world where the sum of human knowledge would fit into the palm of one's hand. We have come a very long way in just 3 years. When I look at all of you today, I see some of the finest young professionals in the country. You have learned from outstanding faculty, and you will go on to roles that will make CEPT and the broader professional community proud. With that hope and confidence, I congratulate you once again and wish you every success in your career. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Amit Purothi, for your enlightening, thought-provoking, also very inspiring, as the opportunity lies for them ahead in coming decades. So thank you very much for inspiring us. This will go a long way too in their future career. So now let us start the awards ceremony and degree distribution. There are few interim awards before we come to graduating students. I will announce the awards name one by one. We have BUD Excellence Awards for second year, third year, and fourth year. We have first year PG Academic Excellence Award for MUP, MUD, MUH, MUI, MUTS. And we have two special awards, which I will announce a little later. We have dignitaries for that particular award to be distributed. Now moving on to the award presentation for meritorious students by chief guest, and I request you please come. Thank you, sir. This year we have 9 students receiving awards for merit pursuing various programs existing at the Faculty of Planning. This award is going to be presented now, and I will be announcing these awards. The Bachelor of Urban Design Excellence Award for second, third, fourth year are as follows. The Academic Excellence Award for second year goes to Gurleen Kaur. The Academic Excellence Award for third year, Bachelor of Urban Design, goes to Radhika Vedya. And the Academic Excellence Award for 4th year is shared by two students, Shraddha Sharma and Shah Dhyana Payal. Master of Planning Academic Excellence Award for the 4th year students are as follows. The Academic Excellence Award for Master of Urban Design goes to Suthar Ankil Rajesh Kumar in absentia. Academic Excellence Award for Master of Urban Planning goes to Kiran Ramlal Thair. Congratulations, Kiran. Academic Excellence Award for Master of Urban Housing goes to Vaishnav Kannan. Academic Excellence Award for Master of Urban Infrastructure goes to Anubhav Mahesh Malhotra. Academic Excellence Awards for Master of Urban Transport System goes to Samskruti S. Prabhu. Thank you, sir, for your gracious presence. Now I'm moving on to the special award, which is instituted in recent years. May I call upon the stage Mr. Ram Prasad Akisetti, Managing Director, Christopher Charles Benninger Academy of Design, Pune, to speak about the CEPT University and Christopher Benninger Academic Excellence Awards in Planning to the present awardee. May I request Ram to come over the stage, please? Could you speak for 2-3 minutes for the award? Thank you.
Is it good afternoon yet? Maybe. At least by the time I finish, it will be. Am I audible? Audible? Yeah. Esteemed faculty members, proud parents, and most significantly, the exceptional graduating class of 2025. Today, we gather here not just for a convocation, but to honor the spirit that shaped CEPT University and the Indian planning. We celebrate the vision of Professor Christopher Charles Benninger, who founded this faculty way back in 1971, that has graduated generations of students of planning who have gone ahead and shaped our cities and regions. Friends, people migrate to cities in search of the good life, in search of opportunities, and to fulfill their dreams. Cities are where we live our aspirations, and Professor Christopher Charles Benninger, beautifully in a poem that he wrote about the city, says, and I quote, "The plan for a city hides within its fabric a people's destiny. It tempers their laughter and lightens their sorrow. It gifts them their pride of a place, and it is their lean on eternity. A strong city plan reigns in crass desire while giving wings to the poetic spirit. It pulls rustic fibers into a tasteful thread from which the finery of history is woven. Within a plan's fabric, there can be no place for compromise, for hesitancy, and fickle minds. Too much of life's vagaries lie in the hands of fate to toss about in making of the city." Friends, this quote from his books summarizes what made a city for him. It was not some drawings demarcated in yellow color, demarcating residential areas from the pink color as commercial areas and leaving some green open plots. He saw the future of city in those plans and the emotions of its citizens. Christopher Boninger always asked, who are we building for? How do we enrich human lives? He believed deeply in architecture for modern India, rooted in place, people, and purpose. This medal, presented to the best outgoing student from the Faculty of Planning, carries that legacy forward. This year, we present this Christopher Benninger Gold Medal for 2025 to Mr. Vikas Mishra. I will. So who is Vikas Mishra? You. Young man, listen to me very carefully. You embody this spirit. Your journey as a student of planning at CEPT University has been marked not just by academic excellence, but by a rare commitment to finding solutions in engaging communities, creating sustainable and responsible environments, and finding innovation solutions for rapidly urbanizing India. Now, as I bestow the Christopher Benninger Gold Medal to you, I must remind you, because that you will be taking the ethos of critical regionalism, sustainable practices championed by Professor Christopher Benninger and make it as your own. This medal is more than a recognition, it's a call for an action. Somehow, I feel I should call you Mr. Mishraji from now onwards. As you step out from the CEPT University, remember the responsibility that comes with the power to shape cities and communities. The future of Indian planning rests on minds like yours. Professor Benninger is blessing you as I hand over this gold medal to you today. मिश्रा जी मंच पे आइए और स्वर्ण पदक को ग्रहण कीजिए. पधारिए.
Thank you, Ram, for making it really light. Yeah. Thank you, Ram, for presenting the award which was constituted last year in the honor of one of our founding member, Dr. Charles Christopher Benninger. Thank you, Ram. Thank you so much. May I now request Madam Hansa Patel, Chairperson of the ICLE Southeast Asia, to present the CEPT University and ICLE South Asia Awards to the meritorious students of Master of Planning. May I request you, ma'am, to come over the dais. The CEPT University and ICLE Southeast Asia Award for Local Sustainability for the second best graduating student award amongst all the programs of planning goes to Akash Jain. Congratulations, Akash. One more to go. The CEPT University and ICLE Southeast Asia Award for Local Sustainability for the best performing students in Foundation Studio goes to Patel Diya Ritesh. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you for your gracious presence.
and let us see how best we can do. We started from United Nations, working in 1990, doing something for the environment. And the message was, empower women and your environment will be good. And here is a planning school which is honored all over the world. And I'm very happy to be here with you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, ma'am, for your kind words. Let us move forward to the presentation of awards of degree to the graduating students of each program of the Faculty of Planning. May I request Professor Salini Sinha to come forward for the degree distribution. May I also request my colleague, Professor Narendra Magwani, Program Chair of BUD, to announce the names of the graduating students and the award winners. Narendra, please.
Thank you. Thank you, Professor Anil. Good afternoon, everyone. We will now begin with the degree distribution of the BUD students. I request students to come on stage and collect their. Today, 23 students are being awarded the Bachelor's of Urban Design degree. One student taking a meritorious early exit with a Bachelor's of Science Urban Design degree. The chairman and members of Board of Management of CEPT University, on the nomination of the Executive Council, have conferred upon the following students the degree of Bachelor's of Urban Design. Adarsh Joy Joseph, Ankit Bhatt, Anushka Datta, Tenti Doi Justin, Dipasha Rathod, Divya B. Thakkar, Diya Shah, Janil P. Shah, Ketki Bochare, Khushi Patel, Manas Binoy, Nevanil Maji, Omkar Anandita Amod, Parmar Virat C. Devendra C. Radhika Maitra. Rajat Kapoor. Shah Prayush Jignesh Bhai. Shah Udit Deepak Kumar. Tanay Chopra. And Thakkar Prachi Ritesh. The following students are awarded the degree in absentia: Jain Paryul Pankaj, Naveen Prasad, and Priya Joseph. The following student is awarded the degree of Bachelor of Science, Urban Design in absentia: Ardita Bura. Now we'll proceed with the Best Research Project award. The Best Research Project is shared between Agrawal Anshika Jagdish and Romit Sinha. I would request Anshika to stay on the stage, as the Best Student Project Award and Best Academic Excellent Award also goes to Agrawal Anshika Jagdish. Now I invite Agrawal Anshika Jagdish to share her experience at BUD FP CEPT University.
Afternoon, everyone. First of all, congratulations to all my batchmates who are graduating today. I think a minute is too short to like sum up the past 5 years of our experience. CEPT has been a space that has taught us how to think, observe, and respond to the world around us. I think beyond studios, most of our learnings happened when things did not work out very well and smooth. When we were struggling with deadlines and were stressed and our designs were not working out, when we were forced to collaborate with our batchmates and we did not want to, and then we had very uncomfortable arguments. I think that is where we grew and we reflected upon our opinion, thought about the thought about the thing, thought about the way the things work out. And for this, I will forever be grateful for all my batchmates, all my friends. I'm also really grateful for all our faculties who were really incredible and pushed us to think beyond beyond the box, and they forced us to take responsibility for our ideas. And most of all, taught us it's okay to like start from the beginning if a design is not working out. And I think that's a learning I will take forward in life also. I'm also extremely grateful for Ashok Bhai and Ramesh Bhai for applying us, which I think it helped us with some of the most toughest times of our lives. Thank you.
Thank you, Anshika. Uh, the Distinguished Student Award goes to Nandini Dangwa. I invite Nandini to share her experience at BUD, FP, CEPT University.
Fun. I'll keep it shorter than my jury. Firstly, I would like to congratulate this amazing batch of planners and urban designers that we have here today. I'm really grateful to be a part of this batch. And 5 long years of endless chaos have taught me one thing. The best ideas come when you're on campus, when you're highly caffeinated, and when you're sleep deprived. I would like to thank my faculties, my saintly patient faculties, Imran sir, Priyanka, and many other, and also Mona ma'am and Mansi, who hyped me up to the point that I could take this club ahead and help it grow. Lastly, I would like to thank my parents to make this happen. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you, Nandini. Now, I invite Professor Rutul Joshi, Program Chair, Masters in Urban Planning, to announce the names of the graduating students and the award winners.
Thank you, Narendra. Now I'm happy to announce the names of graduating students of Masters of Urban Planning. The chairman and members of Board of Management of CEPT University, on the nomination of the Executive Council, have conferred upon the following student the degree of Master of Planning, Urban Planning. Starting with Magdani Aishwarya. Aishwarya Patil. Gonsalves Elvina Ellen Villina. Ananya Pathak. Ankit Pradeep. Vishwakarma Anuj Ratan Manisha. Mahadik Apurva Tushar Rupali. Archana Mittal. Naik Atharva Anirudh Madhuri. Avanti Rajesh Fendarkar. Ayushi Saini. Makadia Bhargav Kirit Kumar. Alvadia Deep Kaushik Nimisha. Diksha Das. Shah Forum Pankaj Nisha. Pansekar Guru Prasad Praveen Meera. Raut Harshada Kishore Nalini. Panchal Hesa Karthik. Indrayani Jambuvat Swarnakar. Desai Jainir Jayesh Kumar. Juhi Chauhan. Patel Manav Suresh Pratima. Nisha Jyoti. Pooja Singla. Dabade Pratik Chandrakant. Patel Preet Kalpesh Bhai. Patel Prince Praful Chandra. Pukhraj Dongre. Rahul Das. Rajkumar Nilesh Bhai Wanand. Pavaskar Rama Sachin. Renuka Gopal Krishnan. Kumbale Ritu Kailash. Rudra Dhaduk. Sanjoli Kumawat. Shweta Pal. Surabhi Verma. Tanya Kaushik. Tejano Salei. Goyal Vidhi Rajesh Rakhi. Gangu Vimla Sakshi. The following students are awarded the degree in absentia. That is Aryana Malav, Paritosh Amit Joshi, Pothfode Vaishnavi Chandrasekhar Anjali. Now we move to distribution of degrees to the award winners. The Best Research Project Award is shared between Nair Abhay Mulridharan and Soni Abhay Bhupendra Bhai. I request Abhay Soni to stay on the stage. The Best Studio Project Award and the Best Academic Excellence Award also goes to Soni Abhay Bhupendra Bhai. Now I invite Abhay to say a few words about his experience at Faculty of Planning.
Hello. Yes. So, a very good afternoon to all. I'm not sure how I'll be able to express myself here, but I have tried. And I believe that is what matters the most, at least at CEPT University. It has been a wonderful journey of 2 years of trying and making things work. So, I have prepared a not so 60-second speech for this occasion. I still remember the day I have applied at CEPT. I was late and the registration deadline had already passed. I called only to ask if there was any chance, and I was told that although the date has gone by, but the portal was still active. I applied that day, and from that day till today, I remain grateful that I have made the right decision. From barely making it in to standing here today and receiving this award, it feels quite overwhelming. To be honest, it was never a part of my plan, but I believe it is a result of collective effort of everyone involved in this journey. My parents present over here, my friends, my tutors, and my commitment to showing up every day regardless of the circumstances and the learning that happened along the way. I would like to express my sincere gratitude to CEPT University as an institution for this very kind acknowledgement and for providing me a platform to express myself. I had a wonderful foundation semester under the guidance of our favorite tutor, Professor Anil Roy, who encouraged us to think differently and express freely. I also extend my gratitude to Professor Jignesh Mehta, my studio tutors, Professor Harshvardhan and Professor Arun, and to my DRP mentor, Shobhit Tayal, for their constant guidance and support. I would also like to acknowledge and thank you, my teaching assistants, Ishita, Shivangi, Alekhya, Shikha, Sajal for their patience, support and time throughout the journey. The journey has truly been one of learnings and unlearnings. To my peers with whom I have completed my post-graduation, I do not want to miss out on anybody, so I would like to extend my gratitude to all of them. Starting with my own Unit 6 people, friends from Unit 8, the Hong Kong team, my studio teammates across the semester, Indraini, Elvina, Jainir, Bhargav, Shweta, my friends Sanjoli, Prerna, Aryana, Dara, Rudra, Deep, Archana, Juhi, my brother Neil, Saurav, Pukhraj, and last but not the least, my senior and a very good friend of mine, Tarim Khan, who stood by me through thick and thin. Thank you.
Thank you, Abhay. Moving on, Distinguished Students Award goes to Katke Anjali Sharad Rekha. Now I invite Anjali to share her experience at Faculty of Planning.
A very good afternoon to everyone. They say life comes in full circle. In 2018, I visited CEPT summer exhibition as a naive architecture student and absolutely fell in love with the vibe. I made a quiet promise to myself that I have to be here someday. Fast forward today, did my master's here, and now graduating and getting convocated in front of the people I absolutely love. Thank you so much for this honor. And like a true CEP student, I promise to finish this in 1 minute so we can skip the 30-second cue cards. Well, speaking of CEPT, this space does not educate us, it actually redefines us. CEPT gives you more than a degree. It gives you space. Space to grow, to question, to make mistakes, and to try the things that you are always terrified to fail at. Between studios, elections, the skits, and the campus, it doesn't just produce planners, it quietly shapes better human beings for the world. I remember the chaos of the foundation semester when life was survival and submissions. Ravi sir used to tell us stories about his own CEP days. Then Jignesh sir and Anil sir and every alumni on the faculty did the same with always the same spark in their eyes. Back then we used to wonder, will we also still be talking about this 10 years later? Is the campus actually that addictive? Well, the answer is resounding yes, I already am. Every conversation I have now eventually leads back to the 2 absolute amazing years I had in Ahmedabad. The people, the madness, and how CEP shaped me into a little more environmentally aware, politically sensitive, and a rational human being. It also gave me friends for life. I proudly say that anywhere I go, I have a familiar face and a feeling of home. The life has changed dramatically for us in the last few months. From complaining about 8:30 a.m. classes to 9:30 a.m. login times, from the peace at Tripathi to noise of canteen, from studios to meetings, from college elections to corporate promotions, from power naps on the studio tables to just being tired, well, from North Lawns to there's absolutely nothing like North Lawns anywhere else. And somehow this work tired feels different because it doesn't come with North Lawn, chai breaks, and convincing CR to beg for extension. To end, these were the best 2 years of my life because of the people I love. My family, Muskan, who for somehow supported every absolute crazy decision I ever had. My friends, Vidhi, Sakshi, Alvina, Forum, and absolutely everyone over here. I don't want to miss out on anyone. For always standing beside me and when I was lost in my ideas and constantly zoning out. Our faculties for trusting us enough to let us grow. And Ashok Bhaiya for the legendary Bina Ilaichi Wali Chai that helped us survive all-nighters. So once a legend said, Ani Badal, that I wish there was a way to know that you are in the good old days before you have actually left them. The students here, these are your good old days. We get it now, Ravi sir. We absolutely get it because we have the same spark in our eyes when we talk about CEP.
Thank you, Anjali. Now I invite Professor Purvi Chawda, the Program Chair of Master of Urban Design, to please announce the names of the convocation receiving degree in Master of Urban Design.
Thank you, Professor Rutul. I'm here to announce the names of graduating students of Masters in Design. Chairman and members of the Board of Management of CEPT University on the nomination of Executive Council have conferred upon following students the degree of Masters in Urban Design. Amresh Kumar, Singh Aniket Mahendra. Mali Apurva Ramchandra. Danish Sikandar. Divyatanu Dev. Nahar Drishti Amul. Isha Verma. Agarwal Gaurisha Praveen Nidhi. Satam Himani Satyavijay. Inchara. Isha Jaiswal. Jai Srinivas. Roya Krishna Ashish Sunita. Mayank Nigam. Desai Mihir Rajesh Vaishali. Varnavi Vivek Pathak. Pranav A. Ayre Raj Gaurav Dattaram Darshana. Rishi Kumar N. Rishika Jain. Pimpla Pure Rucha Abhijit. More Rutuja Santosh. Chatterjee Saurav Ashish Kumar. Pawar Shantanu Sopan. CK Siddhi Chetan Nikita. Tanvi Garg. Trisha Shah. Kelkar Vedvrat Kishore. Bhatt Yajan Amulbai. Bhavesh Pandey. Gujar Pranali Prabhakar Jyoti. And Hari Priya B. I will now announce the Distinguished Students Award. The Distinguished Student Award goes to Save Pooja Pradeep. Pooja, can you come here and share your experience?
Hello, everyone. So, about my experience when I first came to CEPT, I was really quiet, shy, sort of a student which nobody knew. And to add to that, right when I came within the first month, I was welcomed with dengue. It was a pretty eventful and at the same time humbling experience for me. And standing here today receiving this award, I can truly say that I've come a far way along. And both 2 years have been truly about the people and acquaintances that I've made here. All of my tutors, all the faculty members, TAs, and friends. And I'm really grateful to my parents to have trusted in me and uh, bestowed this opportunity to pursue a master's here. A special mention to the friends at Unit 7 for all the South Canteen chai gossips and the friends at MUD for listening to all my rants throughout the 1.5 year. And finally, a very heartfelt thank you to Rutuja and Parnavi for nominating me for this award. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Pooja. The Best Research Project Award, Best Studio Project Award, and the Academic Excellence Award all go to Denita Magdalene. Denita, please come and tell us how did you do it all?
Good afternoon, everyone. So my journey at CEPT has definitely been eventful, right from coming to a place, adapting to new language, and also meeting new people also. You've all pushed me beyond my comfort zone, definitely, and you've all shaped me not just in my academic growth, but into who I am today. I also want to dedicate this moment to my parents. Thank you for believing in my dreams. Your unwavering support, sacrifices, and constant encouragement made this journey possible. To the faculties and yes, thank you for being my mentors, who challenged my perspectives and pushed me to find my own voice as an urban designer. These awards reflect not just my efforts, but the wisdom, time, and faith you've all invested in me. I am deeply grateful for this. Thank you.
Thank you, Danita, and congratulations all the students for this great achievement. I now invite Professor Sejal Patel, Program Chair for Masters in Urban Housing, to announce names of the convocating students receiving the Masters in Planning Urban Housing.
Professor Purvi, and I'm very happy to announce the small but dynamic batch of MUH, the names of the graduating students of the Master of Planning Urban Housing. The chairman and members of the Board of Management of CEPT University, on the nomination of the Executive Council, have conferred upon the following students the degree of Master of Planning Urban Housing. Pal Jatin Kumar Shah, Avrita Gupta, Navya Tes Sabu, Donga Ni Dubai, Sukanya Uday Suryan, now we distribute degrees to the award winners. The best project award goes to, Virendra. So, a degree award to be awarded to Virendra Ravindra Dhanak. Now we distribute the degrees to the award winners. The best research project award goes to Desai Dhara Kalpeshbhai. The Distinguished Student Award goes to Silver Sakshi Desh Pratibha. Sakshi, now I invite you to share your experience.
Good afternoon, respected faculty, friends, and fellow planners. Doing my master's in urban housing at CEPT taught me that housing is never just about housing. It's about land that's unavailable, policies that look perfect but just on paper, budgets that disappear magically, and timelines that are always optimistic. At CEPT, we didn't just study cities and housing, we argued about them a lot. From affordable for whom to planned for when. We learned that planning is about tough questions, not easy answers. And yes, we also learned that every problem has at least 3 stakeholders and 0 perfect solutions. FP, specifically housing, trained us to think sharply, argue respectfully, and stay humane while navigating regulations, data, and real lives behind every policy and development. I am deeply grateful for my parents, mom, and dad for always supporting me, my professors, Sejal ma'am, Ravi sir, Anil sir, for nurturing me and shaping my perspective, and my friends Vidhi, Raj, Manav, Anjali, everybody for making this journey a memorable one. Thank you for this honor and congratulations to everyone graduating today. Thank you.
Thank you, Sakshi. Now, the Best Studio Project Award and the Best Academic Excellence Award both go to Anushka Ashish Choksi. Anushka, I invite you, the recipient of the Academic Excellence Award, to share your experience at
Good afternoon, everybody. It feels really good to see the entire batch together. It feels like we are back at orientation, except this time we are not confused, sleep deprived, and looking for studios because thankfully it's convocation. Looking back, one thing CEPT has truly taught me is to never be scared of the amount of workload because after the amount of work given here, nothing in life feels impossible. CEPT doesn't just teach subjects, it builds resilience and confidence. I remember the nights of sleeping on the table and waking up with the professors already in class. But that's the beauty of CEPT. Between deadlines, we laughed and danced our way through the night. Of course, none of this would have been possible without my great friends, Dhara, Mihir, Priyanshu, Tanvi, Yajan, Tane, Atishay, who have supported me throughout. And I would also like to extend my gratitude to my professor and mentor, Miss Sejal ma'am. She's always encouraged questions and she's never once said no. I'm sure the entire batch agrees that she has a photographic memory because even in the middle of a night, if you wake her up and ask her the housing shortage percentage, I'm sure she'll be able to tell you. So much. And above all, I would like to say that this achievement truly belongs to my mom and dad who have taught me strength and perseverance. Thank you.
Thanks a lot, Anushka. And congratulations to the batch of MUH on being awarded the degree. I now invite Professor Anil Roy to the convocation coordinator to please announce the names of the convocating students receiving Master of Planning Urban Infrastructure degrees.
Thank you, Professor Sejal. I'm good at proxy, so I'm doing the proxy announcement because I'm not the program chair, but I'm taking this discussion as a master of ceremony to announce the name of the students who are getting the degree of Master of Urban Planning, Urban Infrastructure. The chairman and the members of the Board of Management of the CEPT University on the nomination of Executive Council have conferred upon the following students the degree of Master of Planning, Urban Infrastructure. To begin with, Apurva Jinal Baj, sorry. Ashish Manoj P. Gawalkar Gauri Praveen. Arun Sharma. Ishank B. Misra. Jaya Surya N. Kinjonua Penyu. I hope I announce your name properly. Thank you. Kritika. Kalra Meher Inderpal Singh. Monisha Gupta. Sethia Priyal Paresh Rekha. Priyanshu Kumari. Devasri Rachit Mukesh Bhai. Kota Ritika. Bharadia Sarvesh Santosh. Shreya Ghosh Dastidar. Sriram J. Soni. Vagda Vijay Shankar. Nareswala Yumna Anjala. Distribution of degrees to the award winners now. The Best Research Project Award goes to Jadav Prerna Prakash Nisha. Prerna. Best Studio Project Award goes to Akash Jain. The Distinguished Student Award goes to Yamni R, one of my favorite students. May I request you, Yamni, to share your experiences?
Firstly, congratulations to all my peers and batchmates for successfully convocating. And as you all know, my journey in CEPT has always been an open book and it has always been out there. But this journey has not been alone. So I would like to take this opportunity to thank certain people. Firstly, my parents for letting me be the person who I am and fly however I want. Then I would like to thank the management and the CEPT faculty for admitting me in, and also the super seniors and seniors who had tolerated my inquisitiveness and hundreds of questions even before I stepped into Ahmedabad, Sapna, Akash, Tariq, and etc. etc. And then I would also like to thank for everybody who had nominated me and supported my nomination. Thank you so much. And to all my peers, my batchmates, and particularly the student council, Aniket, Ishank, Bhavesh, Rahul. There have been a very tough time, and student council, I'm always grateful for that. And also my batchmates during that time. And I'm grateful for being a part of Unit 9. Because if it was not for Maulik sir, I would have been one of the people who had quit right after first semester or that time. So thank you so much for Maulik sir and Ravi sir for those times in first semester. And to all my MUI faculties, Sashwat sir, Shubhranshu sir, Anil sir, Ravi sir, Gargi, Riya, Sid sir, everybody. Thank you so much for being the great mentor and guiding us through the duration of MUI. And my most special, the person I idolize, Mona ma'am. Ma'am, if I can become half the professional you are, I'll consider myself accomplished. Thank you so much, ma'am. And special thanks to my Tamil Makkals, my boys gang, Ilaya and Shantanu, Akash, Basham and all. And CEPT Ahmedabad has given me a lot. I found a really supportive partner. And આને મારો પ્રેમ મળ્યો હવે અમદાવાદ આને સેપ્ટ સાથેનો સંબંધ ઘણો મજબૂત બન્યો છે અને લંબા સમય સુધી I'm sorry if the pronunciation is wrong. મને ગુજ્જુ crash course ચાલુ છે. I'm trying. And thanks everyone. Thanks again. And all the best to everyone. Thank you so much.
Yamini. Yes. The Academic Excellence Award goes to Vikas Mishra. Mishra ji. Vikas, can you share your experiences, please?
Respected faculty, distinguished guests, friends, and my fellow survivors, graduates. Before anything else, I thank my parents for their patience, sacrifice, and unwavering belief, especially during moments when I was not fully convinced this degree would end in a convocation and not lifelong studio submission. CEPT taught me something profound, that planning is not about having perfect answers, but about confidently asking questions that make everyone in the room uncomfortable, politely with references. Here we all learn to see cities not just as infrastructure and systems, but as living, breathing entities shaped by people, power, equities, and PDF larger than 50 MB. From late night studios to juries that politely dismantled our plan, confidence, and sometimes entire worldview, especially the legendary one with Swami sir, where presentations were closed, everything has to be summarized in 2 minutes, and we learned that abbreviations matter. Because for absolutely everyone in that room, PT is not definitely a public toilet. CEPT taught us clarity, humility, and the art of defending ideas while internally panicking. I am deeply grateful to Professor Shashwat Bandyopadhyay sir, Mona ma'am, Gargi ma'am, and Sat sir for constantly pushing me to think deeper and sharper. And to Tarun Sharma sir for laying my intellectual foundations before CEPT enthusiastically tested their load-bearing capacity. My sincerest thanks to all faculty members who were always there with guidance, critique, and that calm look which said, "This is wrong, but you will realize it yourself." And to my friends and batchmates, thank you for the long nights, brutal peer reviews disguised as just a suggestion, ideological disagreements, shared trauma, shared chai, and collective grinding, and somehow turned chaos into competence. Thank you, CEPT, for teaching us that if you can defend a plan in 2 minutes, you can survive anything life throws at you, including this convocation speech. And thanks for shaping not just planner, but thinking professional. Thank you all.
Thank you so much, Vikas. Now I invite Professor Nitika Wakuni, the Program Chair of Master of Urban Transport System, to please announce the names of the convocating students receiving Masters of Planning Urban Transport System degree. Nitika.
Thank you, Professor Anil Roy. Now I'm going to announce the names of graduating students of Masters of Planning, Urban Transport System. The chairman and member of the Board of Management of CEPT University, on the nomination of the Executive Council, have conferred upon the following students the degree of Masters of Planning, Urban Transport Systems. Mohit Chaudhary. Atishay Jain. Devilal Gajendra Pimple. Prabsirat Kaur. Kamte Priyanka Suresh Nilima. Shrirup Pratnambis. Chaudhary Tane Jayesh. Hatnar Varun Shyam Karishma. Distribution of degrees to the award winners. Best Research Project Award is shared between Kadam Samiksha Santosh Manisha and Soumya. I would request Soumya to stay on the stage. The Best Studio Project Award and the Best Academic Excellence Award both goes to Soumya. I invite Soumya, recipient of the Academic Excellence Award, to share her experience at FP, CEPT University.
Hello, everyone. First of all, congratulations. Not just to all of us graduating today, but also to the families and friends sitting here who have walked this journey with us, often far more patiently than we realize. I'm truly honored and grateful to be receiving these awards today. And if I'm being honest, while they may have my name on it, they carry a piece of every person who has supported me, believed in me, and stood by me through this journey. A huge part of this journey belongs to my parents and my sister. They stood by every decision I made, whether it was choosing CEPT over SPA Delhi or later deciding to take transport planning as my specialization after foundation. I still remember having a conversation with my father where he was asking me whether I'm going to become a transport planner or an urban planner. Or as he put it, "Tu transportiya banegi ya planner wa?" What mattered most was that even when they didn't fully understand what I actually do, they trusted me. That belief gave me strength. They supported me every step of the way, and for that, I will always be deeply grateful. CEPT itself has been a bit of a roller coaster, a journey of highs and lows that slowly transformed me into a more confident version of myself. It taught me to put my opinions forward, to question what I believe in, and to be a part of discussion without feeling out of the place, and to stay calm and deliver even in chaos. And sometimes that chaos looked like 11:59 classroom deadlines, pre-jury panic, sleepless nights making exhibition panels, and finally breathing a sigh of relief when it all was over. CEPT has given me memories I'll never forget, and that entirely because of people I have met here. What truly made this journey special were the people who made Ahmedabad feel like home. Saloni, thank you for being my go-to person for absolutely everything, for helping me navigate CEPT when it felt overwhelming, and for pulling me outside of studio to explore Ahmedabad, even when there isn't much to explore. My Unit 8 people, Appu, Vagda, Inchira, Guru, and Rishi, for listening to my endless rants to simply showing up when it mattered. This experience would not have been the same without you. And through all the studio marathons and deadlines, Priya and Samiksha were right there with me, long hours, shared stress, and a lot of getting through it together. I honestly couldn't have asked for better people to do this with. I've also been incredibly fortunate to learn from the faculty who consistently pushed me to grow. Swami sir, Shalini ma'am, and Nitika ma'am. Thank you for constantly pushing us to think beyond the conventional, to look at the things from every possible direction, and for supporting us through studios, mandates, and especially during DRPs, particularly at the moment when I had lost hope, when I lost all the DRP data. Thank you, ma'am, for instilling the belief in me that anything is possible. And Jay sir, for laying the foundation of how to think like a planner in the first place. CEPT has taught me to think differently, to ask better questions, and to step out of my comfort zone and adapt. More than anything, it has taught that hard work and consistency can take you anywhere. I'll always be grateful to CEPT for shaping me into who I am today. I'm excited to see what the future holds for all of us. Thank you and happy convocation.
Thank you, Soumya, for your words. The Distinguished Student Award goes to Priyadarshini M. I now invite Priyadarshini M to share her experience at FP CEPT.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm actually doing the most impromptu thing here ever in CEPT. So when initially I got the mail from CEPT, I thought it was a scam that I got into CEPT, and I was like, no, somebody's pranking me out there, but I eventually landed here. CEPT not only shaped me as a person, but I think it encouraged me to be more bold, to be more out front, everything. And MUTS gave me the courage that I can do anything, because I've spent more sleepless nights in MUTS, but then still happily standing here in front of you all, receiving this degree and an award. I would like to specially thank Shalini ma'am, Nitika ma'am, and Swami sir for encouraging me throughout. And most importantly, my friends Sukanya, Samya, Priyanka, they've listened to my rants endlessly. And Sukanya especially has been taking care of me in house also. Thank you so much, Sukanya. And my family, most importantly, they're the reason that I'm here, and I would like to thank them for being here. My mom, my brother, sister-in-law, thank you for coming here to support me all the way. Thank you all. That's all.
Thank you, Priya. I invite Professor Anil Roy, Convocation Coordinator, to offer a word of thanks.
Thank you, Nitika. The time has come to express the gratitude for those who had made this convocation FP level a success. Let me begin with, the sun is quite hot, so I wear this spectacle. Let me first express my sincere thank to the chief guest, Mr. Amit Proti, for making it, sir, today it's occasion to have you. We are thankful for you to presented the awards and degrees to the students also, and your inspiring speech that has unfolded their challenges, possibility, and also the advice that you gave. Be bold, patience, and be a great communicator. Thank you very much for indeed a great inspiring speech. I would also like to thank the graduating student who has made it to the success of this program, and this is for you, as always said. Thank you so much for participating and making this graduation ceremony a grand success. Thank you all for coming. Big hands for you people. Congratulations and a very bright career ahead. This is an excellent opportunity to thank all the invited family and friends, students. I'm really grateful to have you today here from all parts of the India in this chilling summer, winter across India, to making it as an event. So thank you very much for your joining this particular ceremony. I thank my dear colleagues on the dais for especially making this program a success. We had a great time practicing this event yesterday. Make sure that everything goes well, and I hope it has gone well. A special thanks to faculty level convocation team, Arjun, Ravi, Amol, Shalini, and myself. Supported by Hansaban, Jinu Joseph, Meghna Aluwalia for taking care of everything to make sure that this event is successfully concluded. Thank you, Shalini, for heading the team and also presenting the award and degree to the graduating students. Thank you very much for your leadership. And also you made sure that the picture comes perfect. Thank you so much, Jinu Bhai, Jitu Bhai, Nimesh Bhai, Nilesh Bhai, for supporting the convocation team beyond your line of duty. A special thanks go to university level convocating team headed by Mercy, communication offices and campus offices for their constant support to making this event happen. Last but not least, I sincerely thank the student volunteers. 42 of them put the chair on the place to make this event very, very successful. A big round of applause for FP volunteers, students. I'll name few of them. The council headed by Harish, Deep, Kamaya, Subhika, Anup, Avinav, Miraj, Krishna and Malay, and the entire team. Pardon me for missing out the names of all 42 students, but all of you were fabulous to make this program a success. Now I have to make a few announcements. Before we disperse and before I formally close this event, may I request the graduating students to come forward for the group photograph here on this stage with the chief guest and other dignitary. Can you come forward, please, all the graduating students for the group photo? All, yeah, all of them. Undergraduate, postgraduate, everybody, please. Undergraduate first, okay. Undergraduate first, please, BUD. BUD first. UG. PG graduates, please line up for the photograph. उधर उधर